playoffs. The Jets. You made it. Game time. Let's try not to embarrass ourselves, guys. Let me see. To the invite. Let's try not to embarrass ourselves, guys, all right? We're in the playoffs. J-E-T-S, Jets. I like the way they're showing all the comparisons of the good players that we have. The three of them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wild card game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Here we go. I ain't got nothing I need to do.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and a yard at their 48-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for LeSean McCoy. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Mahomes going to throw.
Come on, boy. Come on, big boy. Golly.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to.
Come on, build your legend out. Make your name, sir.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
4 yards. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cannon on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bashaud Breeland. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Darnold setting up the screen for Miller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A first down carry now for Miller. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's is Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder.
Come on, Crowder, hold that, boy.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Darnold. And Latimer's got it. Past the 20.
Get there,
10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Cody Latimer. 68 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Oh, get it. Hit them. Is that a slide?
Right
That's crazy.
On the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You know what Kelsey did that last year.
Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Tyler
on 4th down, here's KC punter Tyler Newsome. Yikes. Terrible kick. Headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now it's Darnold. A screen to Bell.
Yeah, Bill.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run on first down. Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, the option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And that's thrown to Pyramid out wide. And he'll be brought.
Oh. What happened? Was that me? I'm still broadcasting. Damn. So what we do? So I'm still on. I was driving too. I mean, game was tired though. I was not shooting too hard. I kicked off though. I'm still on broadcasting, so I didn't get knocked off. I think I'm still on broadcasting. Yeah, I'm still on. It's going to be an extra long broadcast right here. I don't even know how long it can be.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to Chile, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wild card game. Here's Mecole Hardman. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On the game's first play and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Shit, yeah, boy.
He knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Way to get on that pool. Don't talk trash, though, pool. Don't shake your head at him.
But it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now it's Mahomes again. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
It's a gain
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the Jets' 19-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Flushed out.
Oh, my goodness, I outran
that. He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one after the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now it's Miller. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Darnold. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. This one is right down the middle. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is.
Fumble.
He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up second.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Mahomes.
God, oh my!
And that one was nearly picked.
Oh my gosh!
Accounting for the free safety.
McDougal.
That brings up 3rd down.
Man, this is how you make your name, fam.
Right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
It's easy for you to say.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out right at the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Certainly making his presence
back in the game.
And the run game, he's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So that'll back him up 5. They go play fake. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
It's not deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, got him.
And that
McDougal.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold
May.
that one.
God.
2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more.
Oh, big. He
Gets this one to Hill. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
6.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Get his ass, yeah. Mahomes can't hold the ball today.
Scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jets touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Jets 17, Chiefs 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Sometimes happens. Cannot move my control right now. What's going on? The clock's still going. Can he move his?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
I'm going to decline that. Shit. I don't know if you could. I don't know if yours was stuck too, but my controller was stuck, so I declined it. Alright, cool. Let's do it.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a toss right to Miller. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So, nothing too crazy. Not too crazy.
first down, Darnold. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Just trying to keep the field goal out of here.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a first down. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
I didn't.
He lost the football.
I was trying to press that guy. Dang.
Out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Derek Nottie.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
What's going on? I ain't never seen this happen before. Adrian froze. See if he just don't accept the penalty, that'd be cool. It seemed like after the play go, then it just go regular. So that'd be it. What is this? What's going on? Just decline that. That's weird, though. I don't know why he's doing
that. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Miller. And some room to work. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This is caught. Yeah. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hand.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller taking it in. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
He's doing tripping, man. It'll freeze on like when you about to call a play, and then they call the penalty. They say I decline the penalty, and then they just go back to normal again.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Decline it, and then we get back to normal. Played well enough to win.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Tripping.
offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
I don't know. Is he down there where the weather's at? I know people been having issues with the weather. I don't know if they got nothing to do with it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. McCoy, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
One of those since
This is what every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. And again, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the Jets' 3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Kelsey out in the slot right. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Looking to throw is Mahomes, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And some space here. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Le'Veon getting paid too much to do a legal block.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ooh, Lamar.
Juke into space.
Go, boy. He's tired. He's tired.
20,
he's tired.
10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Miller. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
34, Chiefs 15.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
3-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock now with Bell. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
I think you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Tonight's final score.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say
man, good
so
game.
long, everybody.
No, that shit was kind of crazy. I don't know.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Couldn't even see the stats. All right, fellas. We out.